Thank you, everybody, joining us on our stream chats. Jolt, Stupendous Man, Rav Runner, MDB, Clover Shroom, DJ Place, what is up? Elser, Gabe, Zeph, Outrunner, Casey Spoon, P-Ro, Lord BBH, what is up? Stephen Lucas, The Real Hammer, Billy Lee. Bad news to Cruz in the stream. Ed, he's right there. Shout out to Dan Acavelli, he's one of our lifetime members. A-Train, Kenny, Starcourt Arcade, Roger, Joker. Hello to you all. Another Monday is here. It's odd we're set up on time, running 5 o'clock, and here we are. Undead, happy Monday to you. Things certainly not slowing down at all. Bubble Blasto, what is up? Bad news, every summer is busy. You know, it never really hits that slowdown point anymore. It's just always busy. Even if there's not like a slow day around here as Waffles, what'd you say? 100 slow days, 80 to 100 people? Yeah, it does seem like that. Even with 80 to 100 people here, it's like the place feels kind of empty. Drummer boy, what is up? You know, when you have 1,040 plus games on the arcade floor, there's never a shortage of things to do. One-Eyed Willie and Mappy Man. Miserable Garbage, what is up? Jose, checking in. We've got, you know, we're trying to make it to 1,050. We are at max capacity. Bad news, we picked up Time Traveler up in Ohio, I believe in 2012. Now, when Sinistar and Evil Otto, I'm all good with. That's my go-to team when there's supposed to be 100 guys that want to fight a gorilla or something. And it's going to be me, Evil Otto, and Sinistar that fight those 100 guys. Gino, what is up? Bad news to Cruz. I'm going to see if you guys can get your hands on a T-Mech. Love it. Turbo Outrun and Tekken 1. Big Bang, what's there not to trust about Otto? He's pretty straightforward. He seems very trustworthy. You talk about Evil Otto and Lumbo shows up. Mama Waffles in the stream chat.
Hi, Mom.
Bonk's Revenge. Who said that? Somebody mentioned in Bonk's Revenge. Orlando, can you please unveil... Orlando said it. Yeah, please unveil Bonk's Revenge. Well, there was Bonk's Arcade from Kaneko that rumor has it wasn't even released. Prototype. It's already on the arcade floor. Lumbo taking inspiration from Evil Otto with his role for Titan in Dark Presence. Being such a... He's out there to do one thing. He's out there to hurt people. Did I mention that guy played Titan in Dark Presence? I know Jason Wilson out in Tennessee had an original cabinet. That game is outrageously rare.
Resub. Outrunner, thank you for the resub, and Mini Beach and Steam Tams for the bits. Thank you very much, guys.
Invisible Man, what is up? Me and Me Animations, hello, hello. Ed sending 500 bits our way. Thank you, man. Super generous. DJ and Rat, what is up? 1,041 games. Roger, currently I am not considering a Switch 2, but who knows? If they sell out, then I'll want to see if I can get one. I remember GGA Jeremiah, the talent, wanted one. And he's like, oh, but they're sold out everywhere. The all LED screens. How would we get one? And I was like, I wonder if I can get us one. Was picking two up in a Target parking lot within like 40 minutes. It becomes more desirable if it's hard to come by. Bad news, Full Motion is working on Afterburner 2 and Galaxy Force 2. Just can't leave it on all the time because, you know, people. Lumbo, what about Galaxian 3? I see little Anthony Fremont. I'm not reading the stream, but I'm seeing calls for little Anthony Fremont. Everybody needs to just simmer down a bit. We're here for the video games. A-Train, looking forward to it. Eddie, what is up? Rehab. What is up? Magic, hello, hello. Are you ready?
Are you ready for the Monday Mystery Game?
Hey everybody, this is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is Monday, June 2nd, 2025, and we are here with yet another Monday Mystery Game, this time game number 1041, gracing the arcade floor. Last week, we saw game number 1040, which was none other than Grid Seeker, released from Taito back in 1992. Grid Seeker. Really liking this shmup. Released from Taito back in 1992. Like the power-up system. Like the grid system. Blocking bullets and increasing power. It is, while there are many shmups here, there's still some phenomenal ones out there. Glad to add Grid Seeker to the arcade floor. We've got the arcade floor filling up. We're so pushing the bounds of what max capacity is on this place. We've got most likely the Vault series starting on the 11th, that Monday, right before the anniversary. But regular Monday mysteries up until then. Excited for it. We've got that'll change where once that starts happening, the game will be here usually for a week, unless there's some other stuff that, you know, might have to be played beforehand. So maybe we bring out something huge to the arcade on a Monday, let it get played for that day. It could be gone the next day. So once the Vault series starts, it's going to be interesting. It'll be a change of pace. Doing this for 15 years, Monday Mystery for going on 10 years. Good to change things up a bit. Last Thursday, we saw the talent, GGA Jeremiah, as he played some Alien Syndrome. Beloved Sega game. He did really good on it. He went from like 24th place, made a bunch of big steps up that ladder. He'll be back this Thursday. I don't know what he's going to be streaming yet, but the talent will be here this Thursday. Another live gameplay stream. And I think pretty soon we're going to have every month, one Thursday out of the month, we're going to change it from the talent playing something to something else. Maybe it's a podcast. Maybe it's a walk around. Maybe it's someone else streaming live. We'll see. We'll see. But it'll keep it interesting. I got to give a huge shout out to Jason Hedlund, a super tech, amazing tech, who we had made tech work always a nonstop struggle when you've got 1,040 arcade games running 7 days a week with so many people traveling in from all over the world to come play them. There's constant tech work to be done. And only the deep work, everybody, again, waffles, shady. Everybody does some work. Even Ray was out here doing T-molding work last week. Awesome to see. But we tagged Jason in. I've known him for years and years and years. And one of the few techs that his resume, he's worked all over the place. He's tagged in a bunch of places. And awesome to get to see him here. And he's done some phenomenal things in the couple of weeks that he's been stopping by. Some deep cut projects that we've tagged him in on. But super happy we tagged him in on Mad Dog McCree 2. And it is back here on the floor running solid. So awesome to have Mad Dog 2 back on the floor for everybody to enjoy. And just huge thanks, Jason. Congratulations. That's a great fix. That's a great fix. It's been one that it's been sitting for a bit, and it's like, oh, yeah, we got to do that. So awesome to have it on off the list and back for everybody to enjoy. Thank you, Jason, so much. I tagged in on a fix for Lethal Enforcers. Somebody had done a number on one of the guns on the cabinet, just ripped it clean off. And had it on the list to fix that for a bit. So it's like, you know what? These HAP 45 guns that are on here, not what's supposed to be. We just did Lethal Enforcers 2, where we brought it back to their original guns. Why don't we do the same thing with the original Lethal Enforcers? It's such a beloved game, such iconic side art, and the original Justifiers, we can get those on there. I've got a set of them. And that kind of started me down this path to how bad the original Justifier hardware was. So it took some work, but they're on there now. We have original Justifiers on our Lethal Enforcers. So happy about that. That's just getting mounted and locked in, so that'll be back down here later this afternoon, hopefully, and so happy to bring these games back to their original shape and condition. We had, originally when we opened, it was always about get the games playable, and then eventually, as we can, get them as original as possible. We've done it where now probably 75% of our games are all original dedicated cabinets. And that's just awesome. That's awesome. You get to really showcase what the game was supposed to be. The artwork on all these games and how it's intended, it's part of the history of the game. So make sure you check that out. We got to get those Lethal Enforcers 1 and 2 side by side one of these days. So many things coming up. We got G-Fest coming up. We've got a bunch of interviews coming up. We've got T20 creeping up. August 8th, 9th, and 10th, the big annual Galloping Ghost Arcade tournament. It brings players in from all over the world, people traveling in to be part of the fun. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then you've got the first, on the 11th, you've got that Vault Series game. Then there's Tuesday. And then that Wednesday, our 15-year anniversary coming up. So looking forward to everybody coming out, joining us for that. It is going to be an insane week. Do not miss it. T20, you know, we're looking for ways to change it up. We'll see. It'll be interesting. It's, we'll see. Will we have 20 new games? You know, last time we had 21 new games. That's insane. Will we have that again? Who knows? Who knows? There could be no new games. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be one of those challenges that as we get closer to it, we'll start looking at it. Speaking of challenges, people here seem to like challenges. I know somebody here that's a big fan of challenges. He's faced many challenges in his many, many years of coming here. Why don't we summon forth former Game of the Year, Matt Walters. Thank you. What is up? We got a mic for you right there.
Thank you.
Thank you. You've set so many challenges for yourself over the years. I've seen you, I remember probably one of your earliest challenges. I know there was Castlevania, that was an early one. You had Metal Black was a big one. That was a big chess game challenge for us watching. And like, hey, why don't you go play some Metal Black over there? And then our guys in the white coats went back and took notes on the mayhem that ensued of Keita, George Gaynor, and Nick all piranha frenzy feeding to get that score. But how would you like 10 more challenges?
Well, as you know, I love a good challenge. And I've been hearing about these challenge cards for so many months. And I had to just come out here and say, what does Doc Mack have in store for me? I mean, you've known what I've played for so many years. And I know that you tailor these challenge cards to each individual. And so I'm very excited to see what you have in store for me personally, because I know that'll be a few things that I have never played before, a few things that I might have played a little bit, a few things that I played a lot, and a couple things that are going to be pretty impossible.
No. Impossible? I've seen you guys all do some pretty impossible things. Somebody is playing Dodonpachi Daiojo. White label. That was considered pretty impossible thing to do.
Yes, it was.
And who did that?
That was me. That was me. And it's funny because you never know what you can do until you do it. And then you have to be told what else you can do. So this is a perfect opportunity for that.
We've seen it. I've heard, even recently, I've seen some pretty top drawer competitors coming up. Glassy-eyed, like, this is too hard. What are you talking about? No. And then they do it, and it's like, oh, it wasn't. Well, I'm excited for this, and I appreciate that you come out here for this, and hopefully, I don't know, I don't think there's anything that's that horrendous, but, and everybody's got their own opinion. I remember Andrew was saying, 1cc Road Blaster, shaking his head. That's not doable. And he saw 6 other people doing it. He's like, okay. And then he just did it. All right, so your challenges.
All right. I'm ready.
Second Earth Gracia.
All right.
Super Off-Road.
Okay.
The Adventures of Edward Randy.
I know that one.
Risky Challenge.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Ninja Kids.
Oh, yeah.
Cabal.
I know that one.
Raiden 2.
I love that game.
Airbuster.
Love that game, too.
Gradius 3.
Oh, my God. Gradius 3. One of the hardest ones in the series.
Pole Position 2.
Oh, Pole Position 2. I love it. I love that. I am so excited about this. Oh, my gosh.
This is all... anything that it's like, oh, what's that?
There is nothing that I can't do, but I'll tell you.
What an approach. There's nothing I can't do.
There's nothing I can't do.
Period.
But it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time, and it's about putting the time in and believing that you can do it. And you put the time in, and eventually, as we all know, it comes. And that's how you get to be on these cards, and that's how you get to be the Gamer of the Year.
It is true. Gamer of the Year, our most prestigious honor. And
So
you've held
excited.
it. You've been that. You've had that honor.
It was such a great honor for me, and it's been a great honor for everybody who's had it. So I'm excited to see who's in the running this year. As I know, we're coming up on the anniversary. There's a lot of great contenders, and every new game on the floor presents a new challenge for one of those contenders to make their mark and possibly move into the pantheon, as we call it.
It's a small collective of some of the best players here that get to call themselves the Gamer of the Year.
Oh, my gosh. It's, 11, 12 people now, and a couple two-time winners. And many of them here today. Jimbo Slice is here today, and Pete Hahn. We've got Andrew Wasco, and maybe some others are lurking back there as well. But certainly every contender is here.
I've seen Jamie Tibbetts is here.
Jamie Tibbetts is here, too. And, he's back there somewhere. He's hiding. And, I mean, there's so many other great players, and I'm excited to see what happens in the last 3 months of this stretch run.
We shall see. But your challenges are there.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Matt Walters. These challenge cards always, I love it. As soon as they go out there, everybody wants to see the card. What are the scores on there? Speaking of scores, why don't we set, what a segue. Why don't we summon forth the greatest Mortal Kombat 9 smoke player of all time is GGA, Tommy Waffles.
Hello?
We can ask him, Tom, how are the scores?
They are aplenty. I actually need notes this week because there are actually way too many for me to remember. We're going to start off with more than an honorary mention because he'll be on stream today, or this score, but James Jimbo Slice White with a score on Rabbit from the debut week of that game. So that's a couple weeks ago. It's out of the normal bounds for what makes the score segment here, but I just wanted to give a shout out to Jimbo over there. Good stuff, sir. All right. Let's see. We got former Game of the Year. Speaking of former Game of the Years, Jamie Tibbetts with a new world record, naturally a house high, and Andrew Donos. I believe that's a 1cc. Is that a 1cc, David? I think it's a 1cc. Very, very good stuff in classic Tibbetts fashion. We got a new name to the segment here. Don't recognize this one. Stream chat, let me know if you do. Maybe an Arkanov OG. We got Mike Pelletier coming at you guys with a new house high. Breaking that million mark. Good stuff to Mike. First score on Arcade, I believe. So, yeah, not familiar with him, but hope to see him around soon. Maybe taking Revenge of Doe. Next up, we've got, who do we got? We've got Ben Falls, one of the newest regular names on the score segment here. Getting a GG Easy kill screen on that Turbo Miss Pac-Man in the class of 81. Very, very good stuff to Ben. Just another kill screen.
A kill screen?
Just another one. Another day, another kill screen. That's how Ben rolls. Next up, we've got the gentleman you just saw up here, Matt Walters, another former Gotti, with a new house high in Mr. Dew's Wild Ride, although word on the street is that score is a little outdated. So keep your eyes peeled for next week's segment. Very good stuff to Matt. That is a house high. I believe the world record is 130,000 as it stands. So every single week, again, that game is just, that's hot right now, man. A lot of competition on that, creeping towards that world record status. So we'll get there soon. We've got lifetime member Tony DeRose with a new house high in New Zealand story. Very, very good stuff to Tony. I know he's been grinding that over at here and at the Headless Horseman Arcade, so getting plenty of practice in. Finally was able to capture it here. So very, very good stuff. Always good to see Tony.
I hear the Headless Horseman Arcade just put up their 90th game.
90th game. I heard it was a big one, too. A big name.
Defender? a little game I like to call Defender.
Does chat know about Defender? I think someone in chat does. No? No, no. Okay. Oh, okay. I know what Defender is.
Tracy's a fan.
Rounding out that Williams Road there at Uday's. Very, very good stuff. And good stuff to Tony as well. Next up, we've got former Game of the Year, your second two-time Gamer of the Year, Andrew Ayahuasco, coming at you guys with a new world record in Ninja Clowns and Grid Seeker. As of me making these assets, he had Grid Seeker. I don't know. There's a lot of heavy hitters today. Don't know if that's still standing, but Andrew made the cutoff, so very, very good stuff, sir. Next up, we've got... this is a long. I told you it was going to be long. I needed notes. Mossy's Hagopian conquering his Raiden 2, the Raiden 2 Mountain. New house high, not quite the world record, but maybe we're gonna see a couple Raiden 2 scores because Matt's got to score a challenge on that. A little lower than Mossy's score, but that's actually a pretty tough game.
So you got Ninja Kids and Raiden 2 on Walter's card. So maybe if he's had, and you've got Pete Hahn here, you got Tibbetts here, you've got some people he can go to boost up those scores quick.
Yeah, ask around, man. They use the people as your resources. Got all the experts just literally here under one roof. Next up, we've got, who do we got? We've got Brian Weisberg, yearly member here, coming at you guys with a score in Shooting Master. Was able to put a couple scores, take a couple attempts at that on Friday evening.
Again, if you want to play Shooting Master, it's hidden away in the R360 room.
Right,
so
exactly.
if you're looking for it, ask at the front counter.
Yes. Want to keep that game. It's gorgeous cabinet. Stream saw it when we revealed it. We want to make sure it keeps in pristine condition for everyone to enjoy. Next up, we've got Stephen Lucas, former Game of the Year, new world record, house high and sky skipper. Stephen, he is obligated to just keep that world record because that's his game.
He wanted it.
That's his game.
That
So
was his
you're not
request.
allowed to lose that. The second someone takes that, you're planning your next trip down here to take it back. That's demand. I don't know. I think that's it. Is that it? I think that's it.
All right. Tom, how was the weekend?
Weekend was good. Oh, yes. Honorary shout out to the Sand Scorpion score as well. We'll get you next week, along with the foreshadowed Mr. Do score. Weekend was good. It was kind of chill, actually. Sunday was busy. Friday and Saturday night. I was actually here Saturday, so shout out to the gentlemen working up front. We had Matt and Phil, Josh and Ray taking over the arcade while in my absence, and I believe David down at pinball. So very, very good stuff. Yes. And Sunday was busy. I don't know. It was. I was not here for the bulk of it. So, but it seems like everything's all good. So yeah, it's business as usual, I suppose.
All right. Are they going to guess it?
I don't know. Do we have any good guessers out there?
We'll see.
Any arcade aficionados?
I know Beastie Feasty, Avengers, Elwood, what is up? Goal to go. Looping the third. Taking 5.
Okay. Tekken 5, I like that. Polybius, always a good go-to. You never know.
Yeah, the go-tos, like bouncer, reveal bouncer.
Wow, Western, already got it. Already got it, sir.
Crazy.
Just just another shmup. I guess you get a quarter credit.
We're
if you
gonna
get it right.
we're gonna do shmups. When we do the Vault series, maybe we'll do a shmup every day. We'll see. We'll see. They don't ask for common stuff.
No. It's always the rarest of the rare. Outrageously, in fact.
Outrageously rare. Yeah, the sit-down version of Road Right. The tarp is good at hiding what it is,
Yeah.
but
I don't know if it's that good. Should we get those outrageously's ready in the chat?
what? People, I didn't hear what the crowd wanted something. I don't know.
It's all about the anticipation, the build-up.
They wanted. I don't know. I don't know what they wanted.
He's sweating. He's nervous.
All right.
Chad, are you nervous?
All right. Marble Man. Marble Man, yeah. Marble Man. There you go. All right. Your Monday mystery game, number 1,040. What? I thought I heard something. Somebody. Chat one more time. Okay. Your Monday mystery game, number 1,041 is... I'm getting glared at now. Your Monday mystery game, number 1,041 is none other than... Hold on, is this tarp... No, that was a real one. I didn't... Is none other than... Super Don Quixote. Outrageously rare Laserdisc, released from Universal back in 1984. This original dedicated cabinet. This is rare. This is one of the most unique cabinets I have seen. As the front of the cabinet swings open like a refrigerator door. No back panel access at all. Outrageously rare. Hey, do we have that new outrageously rare remote? Is it? Axe Mortis throwing up the new outrageous. Joseph, so the real Laserdisc player and Laserdisc are inside the cabinet as required by us for every Laserdisc game that we have. But we have it running on a Dexter as we want it to continue to run. All right, who's stepping up first? King stepping up first. King, are you familiar with Super Don Quixote?
Yes, I am, and I can weirdly say that I am because I've streamed this game on my channel multiple times before.
Have you once CC'd it?
No, I'm working.
Really?
I'm working on it though. I mean, again, like I said, I've streamed it on my channel multiple different times. It's kind of like Dragon's Lair, but it's so cool. I love the music, the visual. Again, it's such a good looking game. Like, honest to God, and I didn't think it would make it here. Never did a 1cc yet, but I've gotten pretty far. So
Quixote.
I don't know. We'll see. I didn't think it would come here.
All right, well, let's see how you do.
It's a huge shock. This is
So I've watched a stream of this online. And
Super Don Quixote.
I will have to check the ROMs on ours because there were scenes not being shown. And they weren't in our... When we got this, it had the Laserdisc player in it, so I was playing it. There's no difference, so I'm wondering if there's different ROMs. This, to me, I was arguing that we were going to see multiple 1cc's today.
Well, you know what? I'm not telling a lie. I have. If the stream chat who have been at my channel know, they have seen me play this. So I am definitely coming back up here for another play. But all I gotta say is, again, Doc, you did it again. Thank you for getting another awesome game that I play at home, and now it's actually here with real hardware. Again, you keep surprising me with stuff every other week. We just came back from our Colossal Con Prime trip, and we had a blast out there, and then we come back to this arcade to see Super Don Quixote. So, again, thank you again for getting it out here.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much. Who's stepping up next? Ed, what is up? Thank you, man, so much. It's always so generous in the stream chat, sending bits our way and such. So thank you for that, man.
Hey, you guys gave me a lot of happiness. I got to repay it somehow.
Thank you, man. Have you ever played Super Don Quixote?
I have not. This is my first time hearing of it.
All right, well, let's see how you do. Not a windmill in the game that I saw. Now this. All right, now he's getting it. It's interesting where you don't want to watch the action. You want to watch what's going on the screen doesn't matter. You're just looking through it all and looking for those arrows in the action button. 12,611. Pretty good. We'll see. What'd you think?
I liked it. I think I'm going to play more of that.
Awesome, man. We shall see. Laserdisc game Super Don Quixote, released from Universal back in 1984. Who's stepping up next? Jimbo Slice and his Astron belt shirt. Another Laserdisc game. That one from Sega. Great game. Put out by Bally Midway here. But
I semi-heard this. I actually never played this.
where'd you near play it?
What?
Where did you near play it? How did you...
Magazine.
Oh, okay. You heard about it in a magazine.
An arcade. It's an arcade.
You've been in a lot of arcades. All over the world.
All right, I'll talk about that later on today.
I don't know. We might be running out of time. There might not be time for it, but we'll see. Jimbo Slice. Waffles, will you play this? I want to see Waffles play this because I want to show you the difference. You got some phenomenal gamers here. Waffles has never played it. I wanna do one of my deep gaming experiments. Okay, if Waffles will play it, maybe. Waffles' reaction time is on another level. He can discern animations. He doesn't get lost in the background. In the fighting game community, people know you can't jump against Tommy Waffles. Jimbo Slice showing. Oh no! The Dragon's Lair! Oh no! It all falling apart. 31,624. All right. Waffles.
Crazy.
You're a fan of Laserdisc games.
Okay, I was shocked. I was paying attention to the screen, the buttons, everything. I was glued to the screen. Maybe one more time.
All right. Waffles is stepping up.
Super Don Quixote.
All right. We'll give him one try here, and then maybe we'll do one more later. But don't watch the screen. Just look for those arrows in the button. Sometimes the button will show up on the far left, so keep a deep look and don't watch any of the animations. You're just looking. Waffles didn't even see this on. Oh no, Waffles falling down the cliff. Those things are odd and interesting. What were they? Waffles just cut them all the same. He doesn't care. Cutting guys in half. Nails it. This one, snakes. Button, button, button. That low left. Waffles. Cutting off the serpent heads. Dropping down. The mummy. Oh no. He was guessing. Thanks to Matt Owensby, the creator of the Dexter, who makes it run on all original real hardware, only replacing the Laserdisc with a more stable media. A lot of slashing going on. There's a lot of close little double taps. Not a lot, but there's a very good. Waffles clearing that one, no problem. The hands, this one is tough. This one is tough. 89,655. Awesome out of the box run. Who's stepping up, giving it a shot? Have you ever played Super Don Quixote?
A long time ago, I emulated it, yeah.
All All right, well, let's see how you do. This animation,
Don Quixote.
great looking game. Universal. Trying to cash in on the Laserdisc craze. It's Waffle's saying he thinks it's harder than Dragon Slayer 2. I would disagree. I would say this is probably even easier than Road Blaster. I would say this will be the new easiest Laserdisc game. I would probably put it in order: Super Don Quixote, and then I would put Road Blaster, and then Dragon Slayer 2 after that. So there's about a halfway point. I put a total of about 4 games on it and was getting to the very end. I was in the second to last scene. Now I was playing it with the control panel unhinged. That's a tough one. That's a good one to pass. Maybe we will see one CC. Skeletons can be a little... They have some quick taps. That is one. 50,339. Good run. What'd you think?
I love that a lot. I love those kinds of games. Oh, and I play them all the time.
Very good. Very good. Who's stepping up next? King. Stepping back up. King. Stepping back up. Lumbo, we'll see you next time, man. Stupendous man cheering you on. Very short game. There's a couple of cutscenes that don't seem to be in this one. I'm going to check the ROM revision. Make sure that we have the most optimal ROM revision to be running. Definitely some Dragon's Lair influences on some of these stages. The Mummy. This one could be tough. Much like the flexible wushu weapons, the rope dart or chain whips, they're used for entangling swords and other weapons. The skeletons. King vanquishing the skeleton. This one is tough too, but King's built up an extra life. These windows, pretty generous, I would say. King getting past it. Oh no! Oh no! Things falling apart. Dodging the snake. That snake, I'm sure that snake's fine. The whirlwind. Hiding the dragon. Gives him the spear. There looks like there's something in that dragon's eye. All right. The Beatles. I shouldn't say beetle. I don't know what you would call that. King cutting it in half, though. This one's all right. This one, a little tricky. That one, that arrow covered. Oh no! Crashed him on the rocks. Excellent score. 207,214 points. Pretty good. King showing it how it's done. Who's stepping up next? Stepping back up. That bar. Setting that bar high.
This will be my last Monday Mystery game until my European drum quit.
All right, let's see how he does. I like how he gets his ride to get out of the way. He's like, he doesn't want him to get hurt. Jimbo versus these little things. Set them all on fire. You know, I think the psychology of players, once they see that it can be done, it becomes easier. Oh, off to the mummy. Telling the story there, that mummy's rap, they show it destroy that old statue that has stood for hundreds of thousands of years. Just shatters it. Giving you an idea of how powerful that swing could be, that it's breaking stone. $40,634. Pretty good.
He deserved it. I will try and make this quick. Doc, God bless you. I will represent the Galloping Ghost Arcade in Belgium, the hard gaming with these prizes. I'll train and thank you. God bless you. I cannot stream, I can't watch Galloping Ghost and here, but really, I don't need Paul Ambassador, but I will represent Europe. Thank you.
Thank you. Jimbo Slice, your former Gamer of the Year, Gamer of the Decade. I don't forget your credentials. I know your credentials. I always say your credentials. You step back up? Stepping back up. Todd. Looking for it. We can't wait to hear of Jimbo's adventures out in Europe. He will miss a Monday Mystery. Maybe we'll do an event while he's gone. Maybe we'll... No. The ghosts. Maybe we unleash the ghosts while he's gone. He's got some hard ones. I know he's got some challenges. But you only need to go to the resume of former Gamer of the Year and Gamer of the Decade to be like, man, that guy's pretty good. He should have a doable card. It's a level 1. $32,000. I'll have to check if that is a dip switch setting. I will double check that. The reason they would have that is for run times. 67,557. Pretty good. Who's stepping up next? Stepping back up. See how you do again. Either one is fine. 13,312. According to the manual, I'm not seeing. No. It takes a few plays to get it downloaded. Waffles, you going back up? Waffles, step it back up.
Super.
no. Oh. Oh. That was left. Yeah, not looking like it's a dip switch setting, looking at the manual. It could be a ROM revision for the short scene, long scenes. We'll see, though. King stepping back up. Yeah, this is the it's a ROM revision for those people, from what I can tell. Not a dip switch setting. And if that's something you're setting in an emulator, that would be because it's been altered to have both versions on it. Again, one of the big things I'm seeing people in the stream chat say, "Oh, it's this, it's this." It's like yeah, but there is a longer version. The Japanese version was longer. When they brought it over here, they shortened it to affect earnings, because you take that stuff out and you're getting people to put quarters in even faster. Pac-Man fan of Winchester, what is up? So this is the complete US version. All you people playing it on emulators must be playing the Japanese version. Which I'll check I'm sure we've got the ROMs, but anytime, and again, nothing against emulators. It's a big thing that have helped us to get games back up and running, having that insight. Sometimes they can be very, very helpful. Sometimes, though, they're emulated improperly. Sometimes they're emulated purposefully improperly, such as on, I know there's a Gottlieb game where the ROMs were indexed wrong intentionally. I think another game, see, Daphne, I don't know if I agree with Daphne so much, as Daphne replaces the boards. And at that point, you're truly emulating, because you're not using the original hardware at that point. And Laserdisc is the original hardware, but it's just basically serving the data up. So that's what, like, us being as hardcore as we are with, you know, everything being original, Laserdiscs, we've tried it. They literally can't keep running. Right? All those, there are, but for people playing at home, like Daphne's, Merlin's, but we've seen other, I remember Nintendcade asking about Beavis and Butthead on Dexter. Now, Beavis and Butthead is on a CD-ROM, but that's not even really the problem with Beavis and Butthead and why it's not emulated. That's because the hardware isn't emulated. It's not, having the disc of data is not going to get that running. Ballmaster, looking forward to having you out. Ballmaster, absolutely so amazing. The Godzilla stuff always available to you anytime, to you and your daughter anytime you guys are coming out. Jim asking about Computer Spacer, Fix It Felix. Not saying that we don't have both in the vaults. Not saying we do or we don't. Fix It Felix Jr., tons of them out there, but there's only, I think, like 15 to 30 actual produced cabinets and original PCs. We wouldn't just get some random PC to run it. Real hardware. If it ran on an original PC, we got to get one of those original ones if we're going to have it here on the floor. So who knows? Who knows? Definitely awesome seeing it. Combo Breaker. Amazing that you're bringing some awesome games, man, for people to play. Super amazing of you to do that.
Super Don Quixote.
All right. Hope everybody enjoyed Super Don Quixote. Released from Universal back in 1984. Original dedicated cabinet. All the artwork there. Huge thanks again to Matt Owensby for making Dexter's. Keeping this Laserdisc alive. All original hardware. We will see everybody. We're going to send everybody to Bedrito. Playing some Vendetta. Love it. Great Konami game. Until next time, thanks everybody to the Stack Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade. We hope to see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody. Mark, Joel, P-Ro, Roger, D2 Crafty, Real Hammer, Billy Lee, Paul, and 10K. Thank you all so much. A-Train, we'll see you all next time. We'll see you Thursday. Milestar, the talent will be streaming. Laser and Hater Shack, we'll see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.